Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Happy Thursday. We're going to get started this morning with a DVD and Blu-ray haul and a Steelbook, or a tin, if you will, in this video this morning. There's about 17 titles in this one. It's a combination of eBay mixed with Amazon. So let's get started. Some of these are going to be hard for me to remember if I got them on Amazon or eBay, just because they both offer both, both formats, or, well, I don't know both formats for all of the movies, but a majority of them. First off the top here is a collector's edition of Phantom of the Paradise. He sold his soul for rock and roll. I found this movie through my daughter, more or less. She was telling me about it, and I decided to watch it. I watched it probably about 4 or 5 Halloween seasons ago. It's from 1974 and clocks in at 92 minutes. This is actually a Scream Factory version of this. This is a pretty fun little flick. Very much in the vein of kind of like Rocky Horror Picture Show in a sense. You could tell, the legendary actor and singer Paul Williams is in this. He's on the back right here. He has some very dated references that he makes throughout this movie that some people will probably find offensive, referring to the and not so much the lesbian community, but the gay remarks that he makes in this. That will be a little pressing for some people. But keep in mind, this is 1974. Not that makes it right, but 1974, that talk was quite frequent. But I'm not making excuse for the movie. I'm just saying that, you got to think in your head that this was in 1974 and times were so much different. It's more or less a different time era, and you could get away with a lot more then than you can now. This was written and directed. I think it says it's written and directed by Brian De Palma, who did Carrie and Dress to Kill. It stars Jessica Harper. She played in Shock Treatment and Suspiria. Garrett Graham, who played in Used Cars and TerrorVision. Has a slew of special features on this one, so I don't remember what I paid. I'd say about $20 on this one, but it has a 1:78 by 1 high definition transfer here, 5.1 stereo, and there's all the bonus special features on the back. I really like this cover, really cool. And then next up, I got a movie star Nicolas Cage. A pure shot of Cage Madness, Willy's Wonderland. Their idea of fun is killer. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't talk at all in this, and if he does, it's very limited. This movie clocks in at 88 minutes. Nicolas Cage did it again, and by that I mean he accepted to play in a movie. So, as English language, this is considered an action genre type movie. 16:9 and 5.1 sound. This is a UK version. I'm not sure if it's region free. I can't remember. I think it's region B locked. But I have a region free player that I just picked up, so I'm good there. Just as long as my region free player doesn't conk out and I have to buy another one. And then next up, I got a Blu-ray plus digital copy of Robert Rodriguez's Machete, Danny Trejo, Steven Seagal, Michelle Rodriguez, Jessica Alba, and Robert De Niro. I never knew that Steven Seagal played in this. That's pretty cool. I don't think I ever got around to watching this. I remember the trailer. It's a kind of shame that not just this movie got a movie based on a trailer, in the double feature, Grindhouse double feature, Death Proof and Planet Terror, because I was hoping Thanksgiving in that double feature would have also gotten a movie. I would have really liked to see that as a slasher film. Um, and over the top throw ride says St. Louis Post Dispatch, rated R, from 20th Century Fox. I'm trying to see how long it is here. A little tough to tell on some of these because they don't really, on some discs they don't really put how long they are, or you can't seem to find them. This is from 2010. I'd probably put this somewhere in probably the hour and 40-minute mark, though. That's Machete, or Machete, however you want to. I think that's pronounced Machete, though. I come complete with a slip, and I was not expecting that, which was very nice of the person on eBay to do that. Then I think I got this on Amazon. And I ended up watching it on streaming. I was Movie Assault. He has his own channel here on YouTube. He was talking about this on his channel, so I thought I might take a look at it, watch it, and decide whether I want to pick it up or not. But it's Slithus. Nominated for 2 awards by Sci-Fi Horror Academy. This is a very popular cover here. I see it in a lot of things, just looking around in pictures, and it's region A, B, and C. Shout Factory, code red. Slithus looks like Godzilla warmed over. Linda Gross is from LA Times. I honestly think this feels like a combination of the movies Humanoids from the Deep mixed with Creature from the Black Lagoon. It's very much like that. The only difference is this monster doesn't feel the need to rip the clothes off the women in this, unlike in Humanoids from the Deep. But very much bloodthirsty, much like the Humanoids from the Deep creatures, and creature effects are much the same. This is a pretty fun little sci-fi. So, kind of like a throwback sci-fi film. Very much like I said in The Creature from the Black Lagoon and Humanoids from the Deep vein. Pretty happy to pick that one up. And then I got a classic that I grew up with. I've seen some people say online that it's very dated and like the racial references and stuff. But once again, this falls into the category that when it came out, that's pretty much the way our country was at the time. And I'm not, praising that or condoning that, but that's, movies have transcended over time. Things that are going on now, people will find laughable, maybe that bother them, or would find that they're not, they let certain things go and other things, I think it just matters what, more or less what generation you grew up in, But this is I honestly think this is one of Steve Martin's best movies, in my opinion. The Jerk. It's rated R from Universal. Has a decent amount of bonus features. An hour and 34 minutes from 1979. Carl Reiner, father of the actor who played Meathead in All in the Family, is the director of this film, and Rob Reiner shows up in this as well. He's a man with a truck who's picks up Naven long enough to drop him off at the end of the fence. He pops up in this. It was funny seeing him chewing tobacco and acting like a southern redneck kind of character, and then he drops him off at the end of the fence. It's just a funny scene. This movie throughout has its really funny moments. Like I said, it does have some racial slurs that if it bothers you, this probably isn't the movie for you. I mean, you got to remember, like I said, this was a 70s film. And like I say, that's not an excuse. I'm just making a, little bit of a, not defending it, but kind of making sense of the time. But that's The Jerk. I was happy to get that. And then I got the Highway to Hell collection set here, 6 movies. Want to say this was probably in some Dollar Tree waves in the past. I'm not sure, or will be. It has The Eves, Breadcrumbs, Bunnymen, Followed Home, Drifter, and Night Drive. The main reason why I got this was for the second movie in on the left here, Bunnyman. A road trip goes terribly wrong for a group of friends when a killer dressed in a bunny costume torments them in his wooded hideaway. That's a really fun film. I know I've seen some people complain about it, but I really like Bunnyman. I think they went on to make 2 more movies as well, so they have a trilogy. I think that series ended with the third one, but I'm not sure. If it was successful, they'll probably have more. This clocks in at 515 minutes. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Dollar Tree find at some point, if it hasn't been in. It's an Echo Bridge home entertainment release here. There's a look at all 6 of the titles. Really like how the theme of it, the 6 movies in a highway to hell, more or less. Like that. And then I got the deluxe edition starring Kevin Bacon, Laurie Singer, Diane Wiest, and John Lithgow. Footloose, the film that defined a generation. I could have got the remake or reboot or whatever, the sequel, whatever you want to call it. I could have got that too, but I wanted this one. I love the original. A lot of girls like the movie. I mean, I like Dirty Dancing to a degree, but not on the level of Footloose. A lot of girls prefer Dirty Dancing. I swear Footloose was made for guys, and Dirty Dancing was more like a girlish film. I mean, not that you like it if you like it, you're a girl, but I mean, I felt like it was very much in that. Kind of felt like it was leaning in that direction. New special features: Let's Dance on Footloose with Kevin Bacon. From Beaumont to the Big Apple. Interview with Sarah Jessica Parker, Remembering Willard. I don't know if there's a little retrospect on Chris Penn because he did die. Kevin Bacon's screen test, Kevin Bacon's costume montage, commentary by Kevin Bacon, commentary by producer Craig Zidane and writer Dean Pitchford. A couple parts 1 and 2 to a modern musical, Footloose. And then Footloose songs that tell a story, and then a theatrical trailer that happens to be in HD. So they went all out for this one. So I'm glad I picked this one up. And I've never owned Footloose, not even on VHS. I think I might have recorded it off cable back in the day when they made recordable. Well, obviously they had VHS players that recorded, but I think I might have recorded it at some point onto a DVD-R off a recordable Blue or DVD player. They did make recordable DVD players at one time. You could buy these little DVD-R disc and you could record off TV or whatever. But I think I recorded it that way, maybe. But I didn't physically own it. And then next up, I got onto the DVDs here. We got a House of Horrors, The Gates of Hell. This was in the Dollar Tree way, but I could never, get anybody to find it or have extras of it. I think it was out there, but I think it was a case of it getting snapped up as soon as it was out, just based on this cover. But that's House of Horrors. Look at the back. 2015. This is from Brain Damage Films. 91 minutes, 16 by 9. This movie was produced and directed by Dan Monroe. House of Horrors and Haunted Catacombs. couldn't go wrong with that one. And this too was in the Dollar Tree wave, and I had to go and pick this up elsewhere. It's the Mr. Peabody and Sherman complete collection. Includes all 91 tail wagging episodes. And this one comes with a slip as well. I watched this as a kid. Used to be on Saturday mornings on one of our local channels that would air it. This says it's from DreamWorks and Universal as well. It's in Technicolor. Mr. Peabody and Sherman, the complete collection includes all 91 Peabody and probably history episodes from the adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends, original animated television series. Join the world's smartest dog, Mr. Peabody, and his boy Sherman as they travel way back in time in order to change the course of history. Jump aboard the Wayback Machine to get a close-up view of the distant past in this complete collection of the hilarious original episodes. The whole family will love every single improbable but irresistible time travel adventure of Mr. Peabody and Sherman. So this has all 91 episodes, and that's what it looks like. Virtually the same. Pretty good condition slip for a change too, which is really good. I like that. I respect that. And then this too was in the Dollar Tree wave, and I had to buy this. I think I got this off Amazon, I believe. Sci-Fi Creature Classics. It's a 4-movie collection here from Mill Creek. It has 20 million miles to Earth, The Giant Claw, It Came from Beneath the Sea, and Mothra. Mothra I have over there. It's in a Steelbook form, but I'm sure this one's not probably as good a quality as that one, maybe, because it's not just because it's Blu-ray, but I think we paid quite a bit more for that one. And this being, 4 movies too, compresses, the quality down a little bit. They're all 185 by 1 except for Mothra. That one might be in a little bit better quality. And it would explain a lot too, because I believe the Mothra one is colored while the other 3 are all black and white. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. They're all from Columbia Pictures as well. So maybe that's what they're going for, that they're all Columbia releases on this one. And that's the Sci-Fi Creature Classics collection, all 4 movies in one house here from Mill Creek. And then I got an Alien Dawn, thanks to my good buddy on Instagram. I always mess his name up, but I think his name's like Adam Viper, Adamantium Viper, something like that. I apologize if I didn't get your actual username on Instagram right, but it's something Viper. But I'll be letting them know either way that I shouted them out. Alien Dawn, The Dawn of Destruction, AD 2012. This is a Phase 4 film, 16 by 9, 85 minutes on this one. Does have a special feature of a trailer. No, but really, that's really not. I don't count trailers as special features, really. I think they should be included and not be labeled special features. I don't think a trailer is really anything special. I think it makes sense to stick a trailer on here just because, some people like to know what they're watching. Some people, it's always there too if you, want to tell other people about it or whatever. But this really made my interest really keen for watching it. He had said he was watching it that night, and I was like, well, that looks pretty cool. So, and I have no idea where a sticker. It almost looks like it come from a library or something, but I know it's still sealed. But it almost looks like it was taken out of a library or something with that barcode on it. It almost looks like like the way the library stamps things. but I don't know where it comes from, but still is a cool pickup. And then I got an Aurora's killingly funny Kathleen Turner as Dynamite, says Rolling Stone. Kathleen Turner in Serial Mom here. The snapper case. Brand new. This is the best condition I think I've ever seen something so old. That's another reason why I like the snapper case. Because like when you put plastic over it, there's no way for these creases on the ends to bend the tips or the corners over, because this is all hard plastic. That's one reason why I like it. And when you put this plastic over it, it doesn't really do anything to the cover as well, because you kind of have this framing setting it in place, and it makes for a better packaging. I mean, yeah, this is bad if it gets wet, or if it gets any moisture, it's going to warp. There are some drawbacks of the snapper case, but it pretty much is a solid foundation for a case. Well, on to the movie. It's rated R, 93 minutes. It says it's from Savoy Pictures and Polar Entertainment. And it's a John Waters film as well. It has a lot of good cast members in this as well. It has Ricky Lake. Let's see. Can't remember some of the actors in this. They don't really have them on the back either. Okay, do a few here. Kathleen Turner, obviously, Sam Waterston, and Ricky Lake, and Suzanne Summers, and a very young, oh God, I can't think of his name. He played Shaggy in Scooby-Doo. Matthew Lillard. Matthew Lillard is in this as well. He's right here. This is a really fun. I know it's a killing movie, but it's really funny when she keeps prank calling the local neighbor and swearing at her, and then she's like messing with her. That's every time she does it. That's like mine and my wife's favorite part in a movie. Like, it gets us laughing every time. That's why I kind of picked it up, because of that kind of stuff going on. This is a fun film. If you like, it's like a dark comedy, really, more than a horror film, but that just happens to have horror elements in it. But that's Serial Mom, and I really like this film. If I didn't say what year it was from, it is from 1994 on this one. And then I picked up the classic The Warriors, and I have the Blu-ray on its way too. I was told that once I first bought the Blu-ray first off Amazon, I was told that the one on Amazon, the Blu-ray, is actually a director's envisioning. And in that, he made it like a comic strip, and it cuts some of the scenes out. And I was told the best way to go is with the DVD, because this is the original theatrical cut. So nothing's cut out of this one. It's a Paramount Pictures Presents. It's rated R. 1979. Clocks in at 93 minutes. Widescreen version. In English, mono Dolby Digital, French and English subtitles. Or not French subtitles, but English subtitles, but French mono Dolby Digital. So you can watch it in French, the French language as well. Everybody should pretty much know what The Warriors is about. Been around for quite a while. I've never gotten around to watching it. The night I was supposed to watch it, something came up. And then I picked up this anthology film here called Creature Feature, Choose Your Own Nightmare. The guy that I got it from on eBay would not budge. He even had a thing for make offer, like he would take less. And I looked in his history of people that have bought from him, like this particular title. And it said that he would have taken $1 off it. And then when I asked him if he'd take $1 off it, he refused. And I'm just like, I don't know. I was just like, I think this is why people get mad on eBay, is because of the price gouging and stuff. I mean, I know it was a reasonable price for something that's a little bit more obscure, but I don't know. I don't think I would have did that. You know, don't remove the make offer. Or say I don't take offers. I'd rather, you know, have them put in the writing we don't take offers than to just kind of shy you away on. I mean, I know taking it down $1 is not a big deal, but it kind of is between when by the time you purchase the price of this item, then, you know, the shipping. And some of the shipping on some of these DVDs and Blu-rays, I feel are a little high. I honestly don't think people should make a ton of money on shipping. I think it should be about, you know, more or less them making money off the DVD or Blu-ray. I mean, I know their fees. I know as a seller, we do the same thing. We get stuff we get money taken off the top end of our stuff with fees and things like that. But I also see that a lot of the sellers are kind of taking advantage of the COVID times and jacking prices up to make huge profits. And I get it to a degree, but let's make this a little fair for everybody, guys. You know, I mean, people are on fixed incomes. You know, I know you try to make a profit, but not really any of a rant, just more like an observation. I just try to do my best to try and keep the prices down, you know, a little bit, even if it means I make $1 less on something, you know, than I normally would. $1's not a big whoop, or even a couple of dollars, you know. Some of these people making $20, $25 extra off something that they paid $2 for. You know, it's... Wish eBay would monitor it a little more. And then next up, I got the Outrageous Comedy 4-pack. Let's Be Cops, Jim Carrey and Renee Zellweger, and Me, Myself, and Irene. Jonah Hill in unrated and theatrical version of The Sitter. And Broke Lizard's Super Troopers. Right here. Yeah, they're all rated R titles on this one. I had to open this because I think, yeah. I'm going to be giving away a digital code seeing as it's open. And if you want it, if you get it, let me know in the comments because I never know if anybody grabs these. If you can see it, I don't even know if it's even any good. But there's the digital code. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. But that's the digital code for that one. If it doesn't work, you can't say I didn't try to give you a code at least. But that is the Outrageous Comedy 4-pack. I have seen Let's Be Cops. I think years ago I did see Me, Myself, and Irene. Can't say as I've ever watched Super Troopers. I've heard a lot of good things about it. And The Sitter I did see in the theater, but good. I don't know if I had all 4 movies. Okay, does have all 4 movies on their own disc and with cover art. So they did all. 20th Century Fox did a really good job with this set. I'm really happy that they get their own disc. They're not compilated together, causing compression and all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, they're all about the same length, I think. Oh, no, the Sitter's considerably shorter. Okay. Well, the rest are all pretty much around the same length. The Sitter is the shortest on this one. Comes with quite a few special features on each one as well, considering they are it is a DVD. The only one that doesn't have a lot of special features is the Sitter, and I'm thinking maybe because it's, like 81 minutes or something. Plus, I don't think it was a huge box office hit for Jonah Hill. It might have did pretty alright, but I know some of these were cult hits and other ones, kind of found their audience on home video, but I don't know if the Sitter ever actually did. And there's the look at the back of the 4 feature set. And then I had to pick this up. It's an Ed O'Neill, Ethan Randall film and a John Hughes production. Uh, it's Dutch. They're the best of friends, and they have the scars to prove it. It's like Home Alone with Bart Simpson. Yeah, I'd exactly describe it like that, really. Very much in that vein. They give it 4 stars. This is a fun film. To me, I know a lot of people like planes, trains, and automobiles, which I do too. But to me, this is my favorite. This will always be my favorite Thanksgiving movie, just, because Ed O'Neill is just like always putting this kid in his place, and then the kid will give it back to him. And oh, I just had so much fun with this from beginning to end. Like, it's almost like no lull moment other than when they go back to a homeless shelter, and it kind of slows down on comedy and stuff. It gets kind of more sentimental. But, it still spreads the, holiday message. And, that Thanksgiving is about a time of, sharing and thanking everybody for what we do have. And I feel like this movie captures all aspects of the Thanksgiving holiday. Sure, it's a little bit in a raunchville here and there, but I feel like the message by the end of the film really plays up the Thanksgiving holiday really, really well. Especially the end about him, wanting to shoot him in the buttocks. Good way to end it. I wouldn't have minded a sequel. Honestly, I think they could have had a sequel, but I don't know if it would have been able to be as on the level as good as this one in this film. This is probably one of my favorite Ed O'Neill movies that he's been in. But that's the movie Dutch. I had to pick that one up. And then finally, I had to show this because I was very impressed with it. It's a Steelbook tin here. It's the SciFi film collection. Had to pick this up. It has Future Force, Star Knight, Final Days of Planet Earth, and The Last Sentinel. Comes in its own their own DVDs here. This one stars David Carradine. This one right here. This one stars Harvey Keitel. I hear this is really bad. And Final Days of Planet Earth and The Last Sentinel. I guess these two. Oh, okay. Well, they have their own separate art and disc. I think I paid like $13 for this one. But that's the Final Days of Planet Earth stars Daryl Hannah, Gil Bellows, and Campbell Scott. And The Last Sentinel stars Don Wilson, Kate Sackhoff, Bokeem Woodbine, and Keith David. Okay. Kate Sackhoff, she played in the show, what was that? Can't think of the name of the show. He played like a sheriff in and around like a, I don't know, it was like, I always felt like it was in and around an Indian reservation. Well, I'm not Justified. It was very, I think the show went over to Netflix after that, but she also played in, I think she played in one of the Halloween movies, the one where it went, I can't remember. I think it was like one of the lesser known ones. It was, yeah, I can't, I know the name, any other time I'd know the name of the movie, but it was, the one that had the rapper, I think, was it 50 Cent, or whoever was in it. I can't remember his name. But it had, I think you know who I mean, this actress right here. I don't know if you can see her too good. Right there. Yeah, she plays in this. But I was really happy with picking this set up. And they all have their own disc art. So that's pretty cool. Based on the price, And these are all Echo Bridge releases. I was really surprised they all had their... I wish they'd do this in the future, you know, kind of like have them all in their cases like that, like, and then have them be in a set like this. I'm pretty sure this probably popped up at the Dollar Tree or will be at some point, or had been in a past wave. 435 minutes on this one. Future Force clocks in at 80 minutes. Star Knight clocks in at 91 minutes. Final Days of Planet Earth is a long one, guys. It's almost 3 hours. And The Last Sentinel, 94 minutes. But here's a look at the back. And that's my haul for this morning. One more look at the front. And that's I'm ending it with a Sci-Fi Collection film set. But that's my haul for this morning. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Hope the rest of your Thursday goes good. Hopefully I can get my subscriber count up to 300. I got a subscriber overnight. I'm at 298. Hopefully I can get it over 300. Then I can do the contest. And I'll be telling you more about that once I hit the 300 mark. Just let me know if you want to enter once it is in play, the contest. And you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. See you later. Bye.